Alright, so in one prompt and about 10 minutes, you can build this dashboard, which essentially replaces a marketing agency or a Facebook ads agency. The reason it only takes about 10 minutes is because me and my team have spent probably 6 months building out these systems, and we've refined the prompts, so we're able to make this with essentially just one prompt. Now, to explain what this does, over here, we can search up any ad or any topic for an ad, and we do that by using Facebook ads library over here. So if we come over here and we go into all of the world, or let's say just Ireland in general, ad category is all ads, and I search up, let's say, protein. When we search that up, over here you can see we get a range of all of these ads, and we can come in here to the filter section and we can select a couple of filters. Let's say we only want active ads or images, but the most important part is over here we can select impressions from high to low. Now what does this tell us or any company? Well, it tells us that these ads are performing well, and that is the most crucial part about ad creatives. It's finding the winning creative and then reiterating on that. And for us running ads for ourselves or for other companies, we can come on here, find competitors that are running ads, and then piggyback off their ad creatives. So it saves us months and a lot of money trying to find these ad creatives. So you can see if we come down here to my protein, we can click in here, see ad details, transparency by location, and we can come down here and see this ad has reached 800,000 people. It's from my protein. They've posted it on this date. So this is one of the highest performing ads for protein, for this category, which is protein. Now we can use that over here. Over here, if we search up protein, we can sort impressions by high, and we can press search ads. All right, so when we search up protein, you can see we get a couple of the highest performing ads. And the most crucial part about this, let's take this top ad over here, for example. You can see we get the ad copy, which is oatmeal that tastes like dessert, 20 grams of protein, 30 plus flavors. It's a very simple ad, but it's obviously performing well. The key thing about when we click in here is at the bottom here, you can see it's now creating an AI summary, and it gives us a why it performs analysis on this ad. So you can see this ad succeeds by leveraging the indulgent health psychological trigger, resolving the internal conflict between craving dessert and needing nutrition. The minimalist design communicates high quality through a clean label, aesthetic, signaling trust and transparency to health conscious consumers. And it goes on to tell us why this ad and the ad copy is performing well. Now, if we click this up here and we save this ad, we can come over here now to the saved section, and you can see we have a couple of ads that we've already saved. Now, the entire reason we have created this dashboard is so we can come in here, find the best ads, and then create our own ad creative from highest performing ads. So let's press generate from saved. I'm going to use this Swoley supplements, which is this one right here. So you can see here this Swoley supplements, which is this ad. We have the ad copy and why it's performing well. We want to create a version of this. So I'm going to come back out here. I'm going to come into generate, and we're going to use Swoley supplements. We can change our brand color, secondary color, our tone, but in here we're going to put in a product or brand description. We are a creatine company and we sell creatine gummies, which makes it easy for a normal person to take creatine on a day-to-day basis. We can put in our basic brand description here. Over here we can click to upload a product photo. I'm going to upload this one right here, which is these creatine gummies, these raspberry flavored creatine gummies. So let's open this, and let's actually just throw in here at the bottom. The creative that we are trying to improve is these raspberry flavored creatine gummies. When we press generate creative down here, it's now going to go and improve this ad creative using the top performing ad that we selected over here. So you've seen we've gone through them 3 phases. Firstly, we've searched all of the best ads within our category or our niche. Then we've saved them, and then we can use them to generate a new ad. Now if we come down here, you can see we get that entire ad creative, the raspberries in the background. It's following that same style from the Swoley supplements. We get the product, we get the gym in the background, we get the gummies over here. So we get the entire ad creative that we can now just download and run ads with, or we can regenerate over here. So that's the entire build. That's what we're going to build today. I'm going to show you in one prompt exactly how you can build this. I'm going to leave the prompt in the second link for completely free, so you can get this and build this within a couple of minutes. And the entire prompt is this one right here. So it's the Meta Ad Spy Tool. It's a one-shot build prompt. We're going to build a localhost only Meta Ads intelligent tool. A marketer uses this to search competitor ads, save the best one, and analyze what makes them work, and then generate their own ad creatives that inspire them. Down here is the entire ad system, the design system that we've come up with over the past couple of months. It just makes it really easy to build this dashboard. So what you're going to do is come over here, copy this. Now we need to use Claude Code to build this. So what you can do is come over here and look up anti-gravity. Down here you can see anti-gravity right here, and we can come in here and press download anti-gravity. When we do that, then we can come over here, open anti-gravity. I'm going to open it in a new window over here. And the first thing I'm going to do is come over here to where it says extension, come up here, look up Claude Code. You can look up Claude Code and install it by just pressing install. The next thing you want to do is come up here and we need to open a new folder. So you can see we have it here. Let's press open folder. You can open this anywhere on your computer. I'm going to come down here to the document section. Let's come over here to Claude builds and let's create a new folder and just call it the ads test system. Create that. Let's open this. Now we have a folder open over here on anti-gravity. Now we've just downloaded Claude Code. So what we can do is come over here to the extensions and we can click Claude right here. And this little button up here is what's going to open Claude Code. So we can click this and then we have Claude Code open here on the right hand side. As you can see, it's loading up now. So we can close this, and over here for this one, we can come up here to the top left corner where it's going to create all of the files in that folder so we can generate this system. So we can paste this prompt in here and then we can click send on that prompt. When we send that prompt, then you can see it's going to work through like this. It's going to say finally updated the creative. It's going to work through everything and it's going to create these files as you can see in the left hand side. All of these, you don't need to know what any of these mean. Just let Claude Code do all of that understanding for you. And once it's done with all of that, it's going to come out and tell you that it's now done. Okay, so once it's done, you can see it says here, done, here's what I built. It's a local host only meta ad spy tool, which basically just means we're going to post this to the web. We don't need to have users using this. It's an internal tool that we're going to use. So it's just a local host app. You don't really need to worry about any of that. I'm going to show you exactly how it works now. And then you can see here it says search lets us filter Meta's ads library by keyword, country, ad type as image video, active status, and so on. We have the saved section and the generate section, which I've already shown you. And then now it's going to tell us exactly what we need to make this work. We need two API keys, which is the Apify, which is going to scrape the ads, and the Gemini, which is going to generate the images. The Apify tokens come from your Apify account, and the Gemini API key comes from Google AI Studio. It's extremely simple. And once we get them two keys, then in order to run this, we just input both of these into the terminal. We're going to go through all of that. So first thing we need is an Apify token. So over here on Apify, you can see this is the scraper that we're going to use. It's a Meta Facebook ads library scraper. If you don't know what Apify is, it's basically just a web place or a web market for all of these different types of scrapers. So we have a Google Maps scraper, a TikTok scraper, a website scraper, YouTube scraper, and so on. For us, we're looking for this one, which is a Meta ads scraper. So we can search this up and you can see it's this one right here by Anas Nadim. So if we click in here, this is the exact scraper that we're going to use. Now I've already in the prompt included that this is the scraper, so you don't even need to come over here. All you need to do is come down here to the settings and grab the API key. So I'm going to come down here to the settings, API and integrations. I'm going to copy this key, and then you can see over here it says you need to put the two API keys into the .env.local file. So if I come up here to .env.local and I click this right here, it's going to open up something like this where I can drop in that key. Now, the next key we need to do is come over here to aistudio.google.com. Once you sign in there with your Google account, come down here to press get API key, and you can just create a brand new API key over here. You can give it a name, let's say ads creator. We're going to choose a project and then press create key. Once you get that key, bring it back over here and again put it in as your Gemini API key. And that is basically us done. So you've pasted in the prompt and got two API keys, and then you get an entire ad system. So now all we have to do is make sure that it's running. So you can see it says to run it, we need to put these into the terminal. I'm going to pretend like I don't know what that is. I'm going to say, can you just run this yourself? It says your dev server is up and running. In order to go to it, we can come over here to localhost 3000. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to paste that into my browser. As you can see, localhost. And now when we paste that in, we get that entire ad system. You can see I already have my saved ads over here. Click in here, we see everything for these ads. So that is quickly how you can create an extremely valuable asset for any company that's running ads in just one prompt. If you found that useful, leave a like below. And again, like I mentioned, the entire prompt is going to be in the second link in the description.